Anō ki mai whānau ki tēnei kēmu o te pōnei I Wanganui I Stratford High School Rauko te MāORI, te kura kōkiri tēnei pō, te kēmu hara te kēmu whakamutunga te rangi engari kēmu ana whaimuri ko tērā te kēmu whakamutunga engari ana tēnei rua ko tēnei tarata kēmu whakamutunga mo tēnei rangi te rangi tua toru reira ka tinohihi a tēnā kia toa engari ka tae ana ki te tēnā ko tahi here we are the second to last game of the second day here in Palmerston North at the National Championship. Those two teams were both in the A side competition, both from the North Island competition coming into this tournament. Te Kura Kōkiri was second at their North Island Premiership tournament played about a month ago. Stratford was at the same and came seventh, so Stratford taking that final position to qualify for nationals here in Palmerston North, so they did really well in their last game to take the win there and book a ticket to this tournament. Begin our scoring. We have an early foul here on Kaya Gates. I commentated one of their games yesterday and noticed that the team was a lot of family members, I'm guessing, a lot of Beals, a lot of Gates, a lot of Kornui, and there's 1-1 all, and it's number 11 Mākere, but I will go over the team here for Te Māori or Te Kōkiri. At number 4 we have Kaiha Beal, number 5 Kayla Gates, 6 Fire Gates, 7 Pare Awhiawhi Beal, 8 Hine Raumahi Beal, number 9 Ngā Waikoko Kohunui, number 10 Hinetai Beal Thorna, number 11 Mākere Wano, and number 13 Piti Kohunui, and now coached by Kiharua Nuku and Ehi Pera Nuku. The managers Mihi Gardner and Tiare Nicholas. And for Stratford here, we have number 4 Blake Bolger, 5 Shayla Butler, 6 London Oxingham, number 7 Macy Fitzkier, number 8 Ashley Swan, number 9 Kaylin Dudley Pullman, number 10 Ari Stone, number 11 Azita Barber, number 12 Olivia Jones, 13 Edison Fitzkier, number 14 Riley McClung, and number 15 Maisie McGowan, and now coached by Ruben Till and Lydia Barber, and the manager on the list is Gemma W. It's the Stratford team here at tournament this week. Kāre anō Stratford tuawhai piro hoano ai whānga piro kia te kura tēnā wā Edison kia te koro ka whiua ia kia Zayda Baba kāre tā te whai te piro hoano kia London Oxingham te tū rapa ora nā no Stratford kia whai te piro rebound there by London Oxingham and able to get the basket and get Stratford on the scoreboard here tonight. Bill bringing the ball up, giving it to Ty Bill, Thorna, Bill, she passes it on to Gates, able to finish there, and a great tap rebound out there. Ashley Swan drives to the basket and she's fouled by Hinetai Bill Thorna. Blocking foul will be on the baseline there as it wasn't in the process of shooting, so Stratford will have possession on the base. So pull the ball around, see if they can find an open shot, and they do, but can't land it, so Te Kura Kōkiri again in possession. Through Beal Thorna, passes her on to Beal into Beal again, back out to Beal, and she has a shot but will miss it that time. Let's try saying their first names, might be a bit easier at the moment. That's Hine Raumahi, goes for another shot, missed it, another great rebound, suit up from London Oxingham. Stone drives, but she's stopped. Oxingham again. To look, but she misses it. It's rebounded by Bill Thorna. She kicks it back out. Eventually finding, getting back to herself again. Raumahi. Find a couple of gaps, and she'll finally get a basket, and she'll be happy with that. Just getting comfortable here. Raumahi Bill through a few shots up. Finally able to get one, knocks him again. Able to get that basket that time, so that was well done. Raumahi will bring the ball up. This is on to Kaya Gates. There's a tip there Barbara pushes the ball down court, hands it off to Swan, who's able to get 2 points. Quickly, bit of a slow start here for them. Definitely one of the stronger teams here in this A competition. They've had 3 games this tournament, 2 on Monday, 1 earlier today. Yesterday morning, they got a good win over Tauranga, 96-60. And then yesterday afternoon they played Opunake, another really good win, 74-38. And then Whitby this morning, they got another convincing 71-52 win, which put them top of Pool B. Spiel drives in there, able to sink that basket. And then on the contrary here for Stratford High School, they lost to Takotu, who actually won the North Island competition, so we'll be favourites here. And they lost that one 118-37. And then second game yesterday against Ruamata, and they lost that one 64-33. And then this morning they lost to Waimate, looking really good. Lost that one 104-38, and so I think that puts them in the bottom of Pool A, which is why they've crossed over here with the top of Pool B. Great tūrapa from Beale. She kicks it out and eventually finished by the Kokiri. 13, Piti Kohunu quickly needed to get back on D. It's a quick throw in by Stroke, but he's opting to get another basket. 6 points for her already in this game. Pretty fearfully built. There is a round, but sort of foul there on Stratford High. Okay, get the ball outside, fine. Nidamahi. Good sportsmanship there. Just getting her hand up there. Pretty fierce reveal. Just popping out Edison here. Just pass the ball around the perimeter here. Stratford looking for an opening, whether it's in the goal or a shot. Quickly putting a lot of pressure on them though, keeping them out of that key, anywhere near it, and making sure they. It's another great shot there. Zayda Barbara is keeping Stratford in the game here. Quickly, they need to lift intensity a bit. It's early stages, just to assert their dominances. Thorn drives in, but it's stopped, and again, Stratford come down the lane to Ashley Swan. It's intercepted by Nitai Thorner. I feel they're not able to finish that one. Comes back on D, nearly gets a steal. From Fitikia, she whips her way out of it. Oh, that was a close shot. That's a great rebound again by Oxingham. Nice under there. Nidamahi Beale's able to get that ball out. Pariawhiawhia should wait for her team to come down. Back to Nidamahi. Now, tight. Screen set there by Piti Kohunui. A bit of a mistake by Nidamahi Beale, but when you have a free shot like that, you have to take it. About 3 minutes left. It's probably a time out here. Actually, need to talk to his players. Give him a bit of a rack up, not necessarily. But draw me back in a couple of minutes. It's broken. And continue on in this first period here. With Stratford 10 and Te Kōkiri 11. Stratford doing a good job staying in this game. Really pressuring Te Kōkiri. Oxenden being great for Stratford, rebounding and shooting. She's got about 6 points early in this quarter. Big pass out there to Beale Thorner. She'll drive it in. In comes Kayla Gates, seeing if she can make an inroad, and she does. That's all they need. Just a couple of points like that just to lift their team, get them going. Brings the ball down. Some pretty here coming to a long ball, but foul's called on Kaya Gates, if I might. A couple of fresh legs on now. Itahi. Breaking like to pop up. Number 4, Waiha Beale, number 1, Fire Gates. Just move the ball around here to Jones and Barbara. She loses her footing, so Mahi, her position, she passes it on to Waiha Beale. And into Ariafi Beale, who draws a foul on Barbara there for Stratford. Say to Barbara. So she'll go to the line, Kahori Kitidarangi, Kurumama, Ariafi Beale. Tumanako Kata. Kari tira wa hoi anō, hoi ana, whaki i ngā piro. Oh wow, that's a great shot. Hey, number 5, Shayla Butler. Oh, that was outstanding. Great work by her. Just taking that open shot. Nice connection there between Gates and Beale. Good idea, just put too much on the pass. Beale unable to pull it in. So, Stratford again through Barbara. Going to that same side. On ball, on for the Kia. We'll close it down. Shayla Gates, but just doing a great deal to the Kōkiri. Just pushing up there, forcing Stratford into a trap, forcing them to have to pass again. It's much better there from Te Kōkiri. Again, only a 3-point lead here for Te Kōkiri with a minute and a half to go in this first period. It's Beale Thorner sees an opening. She's unable to. It's a great rebound, but Kristen Fitikia pulled it and super strong. Gives it off to Barbara, and Barbara drives down the court, bounces it off. Actually, Swan unable to make it, but they back with position here. Stratford, Swan. For the drive, and it's able to draw a foul there on Waiha Beale. Stratford with position on the sideline to Olivia Jones. Jones finds Barbara, back to Jones again. Clear by Barbara just going and drawing a few players and passing to the open man. With Olivia Jones through Waiha Beale. It's a bit too much contact there. Tahi minute tuana, i tūne kimu. I te ana, i te ana, te ngiengi o te me kōtiro kua rua, ngā rangi, tēnei te pō tuarua. Reira, i te ana, e ngiengi haere ana hoi anō. Ka kira whakaaro katai ki te hauwha tuarua. Tīmata, te oho ho haere. Great foul shot there by Stratford, brings them within 1. Nero Mihi, bring the ball down, she'll find. Again on to Kaya Gates. Great passing, bites a bit of Pukari, just finding the open man. It's a quick foul there, did not see that one, takes play. Walking foul, not sure on who. She was shooting there. Pare whaki peo, she would get the first one. Ki tōna me tuatahi, tōna maka mama tuatahi, ane te me tura. Kari ka whiona, ka tiki e te tūrapa. Kama ki tōna warure pēr I nuku I a mai te rārangi. Hēno, Ian, Stratford with possession. Charlotte Butler, who screen. Here there, onto Butler. Great handles here, wow. 1, 2. Oh, damn it, unable to finish there. Some great work from Zeta Butler. Zeta Barber out of Mike. I'm wanting to shoot that, so they'll just shift the ball around here. Great outside hand there, going for Takia. A bit scrappy here. Kotu, not long, about a second left, unable to finish that. Hiniro Mahi deal, but still a tight game here in this first period. The Pukari currently in the lead, 16 to Stratford High, score 14. Ahua ruaminiti, kia whakata, kia te tōki mai, mō te hau, whātuaroa, kina kiwi. Anō motu hau katoa tēnei Kimu Wanganui I Pukari Rika ko Māori o te Pukari o rawa ko Stratford High. Tēnei wai tāne te Pukari te kaumana te kaumā whā. Te Pukari currently in the lead here 16 to 14, but Stratford seemed quite hard and able to get a few points in that first quarter. Get a couple of stops on Pukari position. Which has kind of put them in this game, which you wouldn't have thought, judging by their record, but obviously really strong team, and as this competition has gone on, they've probably have more chance to play together and kind of got more of a feel for this tournament. Is Kokori's called for a travel there, so Stratford again with position through Zeta Barber, who's been instrumental for this Stratford high school team. A lot of skill there, and she obviously leads this team incredibly well. Before we carry on with the action, I'd just like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. First, Whakaata Māori, giving this live stream to us all free of charge all week and accessible no matter where you're located. Most of us are on our phones most of the time, so being able to play a game and watch it, whatever in the background, has been so good. As Beale's there, able to potentially make this a 3-point play, but also grateful for the support of Bailey's Real Estate, Caltex, Hatava and Apollo Project, whose sponsorship enables us to share this event with you and your whānau. Finally, we'd like to thank Te Taurawhiti for the valuable mahi they're doing to support Te Reo Māori commentary and development. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou katoa, me te koutou tautoko. Tēnei, whakatata, whakahirehira nei, e tuana ki te paparoia i tēnei wiki. Such a great event. Oh, there's outstanding. Just went through about 3 Karakoki players there, Barbara. It was such an amazing tournament opportunity for these players. You see they had their own respected regional competitions, although both the teams were break at the North Island. And even having double A teams as well at the same time as Zeta Barber able to sit that under pressure and possibly make that a 3-point play. Put Stratford ahead here. It's a really cool tournament, and even though we're lucky to be able to watch it live here and throughout the week, if you're around the Manawatu, Whanganui, Palmerston North, Arawamai, Wellington area, make sure you head down, have a watch of this live. It's so much better watching live basketball and just all these players having a good crowd there, cheering them on, just to lift them, especially as these weeks go on and they start to get tired and tired. Oh wow, it's outstanding by Bill Fauna. That's a good reply, great reply to Stratford. Fitikia brings it up, a little bit of help from Macy Fitikia. To get rid of it. It's a great intercept by Hinera Mahi. She finds Gates unable to finish there. So fast break here through Kaylin Dudley Pullman, but it's stolen by Bill Thorner. She pushed the ball up court. Just kind of conducting play here, looking for open players. She finds one, but put that shot there by Gates. Here's Barber again, just saw that back door completely wide open and took it left hand, but do right, not do right. Still staying in the Stratford High. Kind of tell as this game goes on, just get more and more confident. We have to be careful of that. There's a foul there. Number 9, Helen Dudley Coleman. Just I think a bit of pushing or arms got in there, so you type there corner. Cool. What these foul shots will be thrown from the baseline. So Violet Gates will take that. Straight in. Oh, that's great work by Korea Deal. So you know what? Tēnā tata marera ka hara ia tira tana marima Kaya Gates North Kurikokore marera Cash Stratford te koro ki waho I te kote ngā baba te whiu e whiu ki roto I te kote ki ia Heo Macy Fitikia. I think it fakes really well, they fake and drive here. Stratford a lot of time drawing fouls with it. missed shot, but it's had a barber in perfect position for that rebound. She got in there, found herself in great position, so just held out. I think it was Kaya Gates there, just waited for the ball to land in her hand, so potential here to even this game up. And about halfway through this second period, unfortunately she misses it, but it's great hustle there from Fitikia. Into that Beale, he kicks it out to Beale corner. Another foul on Jada Barber at that time on Fitikia. Stratford possibly got ahead here. If they're able to score, shift the ball around. Over Stone again. Barber couldn't make it that time. She's had the hot hand tonight, so I wouldn't leave her a 3 or 5 to put a cookie, and it's a great drive by Kariaki Ate Beale. And she gets the points and the foul. Number 6 there, London Oxingham. And she makes it a 3-point play. Nera, te taiki te haurua, e tine wa e tuana te kira pukuri hoi anō. Tata hoki ana, Stratford. Make it that time, Oxingham. Able to get that rebound. It's quite bouncy rims here. This arena in Palmerston North, so boxing out as much as you can, just chasing that ball down. No matter where you are, just finding that player to box out. Tikiti Kohino drives and able to draw a foul. I think that time off to get. Tine tō te hoi anō, ka whai wā anō. Great rebound there by Beale's corner. She can't get it back in. Good pressure put on there by Niramahi Beale, so it's a turnover. Stratford, but oh yeah, that will be pretty ball there. Katoa te kawawa I whiu. Stratford poro ki waho. That's good work by Henry over here. I could hear the crowd screaming throw it. I think she saw he'd throw it too. Someone was running away a bit there. Jada Barber again. Drive and dish. They've got to finish here. She's doing rebound. What they need to do here. Stratford getting a lot of rebounds, a lot of second, third, fourth chance balls here. That time, it's actually Swan here. Had about 3 goes at it. And she's able to sink them, but they have to get a rebound and go again. It's Fly Palmy. She sinks that in, so it's good for Creed here with an 8-goal lead. Not too sure what happened here. I think the ref called it a blocking. Thought she put it off her foot. Hoi anō, hana i te kawa wāno reira, hana whakatau. He hara tērā, reira kahaere, reira Barber ki te rāringi kuru rama. Te rua o ngā kuru. Doesn't win the first one, but we'll get another chance here. So not only able to get that rebound, but must have got forced out of court. They swing the ball up the perimeter here, all the way to the end. Season opening. Yeah, that's a foul. I was going to say. Oh no, 3 seconds. Yes, 3-3, yeah. She's got her hands tangled in her hands and it's not allowed, so 5 gates will get the foul there. Just a bit of discipline here from Te Kura Kōkiri. Just getting a bit caught up in kind of, what's the word, unnecessary play at times. Not only the guy called Kyo, which is one step to plan. They are a quality team, as are Stratford. So just sticking to their game plan, keeping things simple, not getting caught up in the middle of the game. If she still gets that goal. Built, swing it to the high build, into, I think it's pretty Marketing 1-0. That goal, it's a great rebound by Zeta Barber. She's push it fairly quickly down court. Hey, that's a beautiful shot. Number 5, Shayla Butler for Stratford. Back to a 2-point lead here for Te Kura Kōkiri. Tori Matahoda, Miniti Etuana. That's great footwork there. Simple stuff from Hineka Gurthorna. Just kind of finds the gaps in between 2 players, uses her footwork to get through and puts the goal up here again. Shayla Butler doesn't like her shot, so she'll pass it out. Back to Gurthorna. She'll drive it all the way in. Yeah, well done, and draws that foul on Shayla Butler. Gets hit. Someone's called a timeout here, right? Whakatama tētai wāputo. Kōrero ngā kākou ki o rata kaitākuro aka ki mai tātou. Ka amata toenga o tēnei. Has that to it. Tēnei wai tu ana Biofona ki te rarangi kuru mama ka whai e ona kuru ngā rei tēnei wai Te Kura Kōkiri tōna mai o pio whitu o Stratford High ngā te kaitaka o pēnei ko Zeta Barbers hei ana o Stratford kia noho tonu ki emu it's a great play there by Zeta Barbers just keeping along with their teammates their team in this contest here against Te Kura Kōkiri who has topped the Pool B So a huge effort from Stratford here, staying in this game. He hustles for the ball, to find an open, find Gates. How's that shot? About 2.5 mark left in this first half here. Puts it out back to that, and she'll have another shot. She was so successful last time, so why not? And again, another 3. So Naomi Beale to do a corner, she drives down, she's done it a few times, just so effortlessly. This game, Barbara pass it on. Yeah, there was a treble by Ashley Swan. Gonna stop the body and then move your feet. The Cooktie again in position. Built the position, and you can see that under there. 6 from Gates. Kind of thought the foul there, but the umpire wasn't interested in that. Harie kite no reira. Kawaiho mā hene raumei Beale to ball with you. 14. Yeah, it's a great pass. A little netball hold there by Netai Beale Thorna, and it goes straight into the space and up and easy, just like that. Rawe te ra rautaki, rawe te whiu, rawe te whai piro, te whaoki I te hara, able to draw a foul there, so she'll go to the line. Could be a 3-point play here for Te Kura Kōkiri. It's it. The confusion there with Netai Beale Thorna. I'm not sure when the time is where you are able to go into the area for the rebound, or whether you are allowed to or not. It's the second time that's happened for it. 3 corners in a row, all straight for the high. It's good as that of Barbara, and that time for Ashley Swan, I'm not sure. Rebound there, where it goes, they're up to him, she looks up, hands Marcy, Fitzakir, yeah, body contact there. Hands are up straight, but body went straight into it, so it will be it's a blocking foul on Hineromi Beale. So Marcy Fitzakir. Look at the first one. The second and back within 1 here. Stratford High School. It's not getting to quickly get away from them at all. So they've had a minute 13, 12 on the big pot there left. Netai Beale Thorna throws in. Kimia, yeah, Pariafiaki Beale. Kiki up to Koinui, right in that lane. There'll be another blocking foul. So Pariafiaki will go over the line. Harea Pariafiaki ki te rarangi. Kuru Mama. She's been able to draw a lot of contact in the paint there. Beale Thorna. Or been able to get points, so been successful there, so probably keep doing it, have to keep doing it, keep her team point sticking over here. Find Fitzgerald back to Barbara back to Fitzgerald. There's some opening, some shots there, it's a good rebound from Baha Beale. So Piti Kohunui, Kia Beale Thorna. driving there. She's been so successful at doing that. It's about 5 gates. Kai koha o tui ara Raiha eventually getting the ball but can't finish there. It's kind of whaekana trying to Zeta. She's really smart with her footwork there. It's pretty Koino just getting in the way. A bit of a running over the umpire, but the umpire's a bit right there. You can't just, you have to kind of set your feet, get there, not be kind of walking around sideways a bit as the play continues. So, quite tērā motukawa ki whakamohio kia kokoia, tikianga tika mo tōna tinana i awa wā. Trying to get your feet there early and set, and then taking that space, taking that lane. Great work from Zeta now when you're down by 1, 18 seconds to go, so it's a good quick at the last say here in this first half. I want to finish strong here. And again, Dale Fauna, she's doing what she's doing all the game, just getting into the paint, getting shots out. Missed it that time, but quickly, have a look. Oh yeah, ran out of time there. Kua tērā e tua tonu ana a te kura kōpiri. Turitika whitu ke Stratford High School, Turitika Maono. Whakatā mo tētahi wā, mo te hauro o tēnei kēmu, ko te mai anō. Whakauti te toanga o tēnei kēmu, e hana nei te meirua.
Ariki ki whakaata Māori me MāORI Plus.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
Hey, sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
It's time for action. We are working to reduce the impacts of climate change, side by side, with nature, with each other, through research, investment, and practical innovation. Because nature is not a resource, it's a collaborator. Nativa, leading with nature.
Girls are twice as likely to drop out of sport. That's why 2 Degrees is committed to fighting for fair for women and girls in sport at every level. Get your Support Her merch and keep her in the game.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
Ko tīmata anō. Te haurua tuara o tēnei kēmu I wangani a te kura kōkiri rako Stratford High, te kura kōkiri I tōna, te kutikama whitu ki te kutikama anō. Hea waurere, ngā piro I tēnei wā I te mea, I te roanga o tēnei whakataitai, ngā nahi I tēnei rahoki kua toa, te kura kōkiri o rātou kēmu, kua toa mea ki te ruatekau, te noingo o rātou kēmu, ngāwari nei, te rātou toa, mai rei I tuatahi rātou, I te rātou puna, te puna ko Bay, tērā, Māori no Stratford, kua hinga o rātou kēmu, katoa ki tēnei whakataitai, hinga nui nei, tahiro, te MΑORI, te kama whitu, te kēmu tuatahi, te kama whā, te kama toru, te kēmu tuarua, te kēmu tēnei ata, tahiro, me whākas, te kama MAORI, moera. Kua uaua tēnei whakataitai mo Stratford, kua anō I whakātua na rātou, te rātou kai, te rātou maia I tēnei kēmu, Kātuana, te tātou katoa te rā, kia te kura kōkiri, he pukinga, he tīma, ka he rautaki te rātou, kia toa kēmu, saying Stratford's showing signs here up against all odds. This kura kōkiri team who throughout the tournament have had, I mean, not that close to be honest, they've won most of their games by 20, on the contrary, Stratford have been beaten well in most of their games, so for them to come out and put a performance like this on late in the second day just shows the quality side they are. What they can really do when they put their mind to it and able to execute like they have tonight. Especially the players like Zeta Barber there, who's just been outstanding for her team tonight, really lifted them. Made some really clutch plays, but the refs were foul there from Oxenham on Mutai Bill Fauna. So Tukupupi will have the ball out of bounds here on the sideline. Firegate will take that, she'll pass it on to Bill Fauna. Again, driving just straight through the middle like she has done all night, and that's a great rebound by Firegates, and she puts it back in. Tēnei wā te kura kōkiri, e tōna mai I te whitu piro, whatikama toru, whatikama ono. Hei, whakuru kimiara ana rātou, kua kimiara ia wā, kia whai piro, whakaua, te kura kōkiri e. Tēnei tawhiti, ana rātou. The pressure put on it. Foul on Caelan Dudley Pullman. Tū rei te paranga, kia pene te karo. Kia tōna hori tātukuwhi kune a Zeta Baba no hori te kōti kia Oxenham ino rawe tino tere tino kua te tima o te rā te whio te koro hoki rawe te rā whahari ki Wanganui kukuni ngāta hataha ko kāria piti hene I tā te whai te kiro those pretty well done there by te kura kōkiri by middle and then kind of dished it off down there, unable to finish that time, but still you see the play and you see the play. A little bit of blood there. Put out a 4-feet deal. ki aia tōna kurumama tuatahi. A great job there, just driving in there, Hinirau Mihi, and drawing that foul. Unable to hit the rim that time, a little bit embarrassed, but it happens, especially later on in the day when you're just getting tired. Day 2 here, 4th game for these girls. They're doing extremely well. Drop back into the zone here, it's got a Kokiri, just with the intention of keeping Stratford out of key. It's a great drive there from Zeta Barber. It's unable to see her and they catch her late, but she gets up there and gets it, takes. Oh wow. Just does the job, straight to the post, finds the gap, puts it straight in there. So, just comes out there and able to make the 3-point play, but just bringing it back from 3. Good little tip there by Macy Fitzgerald. But Kukuri will have to take the throw in here. She's done a good job of driving in. She finds Piti. She dishes it off. Out to Hinirau Mihi. Able to make that shot. Great work to Kokiri and just hustling there, but whakatau te kawa wao nā rātou pā nui te piti ki waho. So Stratford High School with possession now. It's going to get a couple of subs coming on. Seems like it's a bit tied up there as Miroma gets that intercept. And then, nice little layup in there, finishes it. So we've got a timeout here called by Stratford. Kokiri, yeah, a 7-point lead here, so picking up intensity here. It's Kokiri halfway through this 3rd period. Judging by how this game's gone, I'm sure it's Stratford. A few things up their sleeve to stay in this game, possibly push on and win it, which will be outstanding. But Te Kai Whakahaere o Te Kukuri Hihana kia kōrero ki Ngā Whāwa Wao. Chat there with the refs. Just have a quick little break here as these girls have a time. tīna whānau, tīna kēmu, hoki mai te wā, whakatā, tīna wā, kia Stratford High te kōro, hui anō ia i tū ki waho ko ngā rārangi kahurangi, ko hari pangora te koti, koi tarakati. Reira, kia koki anō, ngā rātou te wā, kia whai piru i tēnei wā, hini raumahi anō, tōtika ki te uhanga, ka whai hoki hara, he mai home, aroha mai, hini raumahi, doing a great job there, just going straight to basket, a little bit of draw, fouls, as Bill Thorner was also doing that when she was on, so he raumahi just picking up where she left off here, unable to get a thing, but she hustles in there for her, tūrapa for a rebound there, she goes, takes the ball herself, does the job herself, which is what you've got to do sometimes, just take control of this game, just to get to Kurupukiri, their rhythm back here in this match. Players like Beale, Hinirangi Beale, who have that ability just to control the match. Just need to do that, just to get that intensity and get that lead, get a big lead here for Te Kurupukiri. I think once that happens, you'll see kind of what this team is made of. Yeah, so great start to this quarter and great coming out of that time out there by Te Kurupukiri. 1-1 in the middle there, and she hands off to Hene Raumahi, who's able to draw another foul. Must be in the bonus by now. Te Kurupukiri. Push legs on here. Craig Gates and Piti Kohinui. As much rest as you can possibly get here on day 2. These will be feeling a little bit tired. I mean, these girls are young and probably used to tournaments like this at this point, but yeah, it is quite hard work, so getting rest when you can will be good for these players in the long run once they get to the business end of this tournament, which will be coming up in the next couple of days. It's a good tūrapa, a good rebound from Hene Raumahi. Beale just kind of up to her ante in this game. She finds Bill Thorner, who's also been outstanding in this game. Those two really taking control of this match here. Stratford, as is this lady here, Zeta Barber, her name. She's been outstanding in all assets. Defensively, 3-point shooting, kuru, toru, driving to the basket, posting up. Just a really good all-round player here for Stratford. Piti Kohinui gets it. Struggles a bit to feed it out, but eventually it gets there. Piti has to, Aroa might, it's Hinata Beale, has to put that up, running out of time there. Shot clock. Engari, whaiwa, whakata anō, hirari pia, ki pai tapu, reira ni reira, ka Ngāti no mote tahi wā, ka ki mai a konei, mote tono i tēnei, hau wha tuatoru o te rā. wet at Fly North to Kiwi Nate getting his restarted again. Not sure what the issue was, but it's been sorted now. So back again. Actually, Swan takes that shot, unable to get it in. So it's got a Kokiri again. Down that lane, but this is it there. Having double out of Mike. Now Coco getting there. She gets it back again. Oh, sorry, I'm just having a cackle at their reaction. Sometimes I feel it when you get so embarrassed when you haven't touched the rim at all, but able to put it in that time. So well done. Zeta Barber, she finds, yeah, it's a foul there. Lassie Fitzgerald, so grabbed her arms there. Yeah. I think that was number 5, Claire Gates. That. A couple of foul shots here. This is the first one. Well done, she gets the second. The ball around here to Kokiri. It's a beautiful shot. I think I said that in it Bill. It's kind of stepped it up the score that Bill has. She's noticing that, they need to make a move here on set to get a good lead. Just so they're a bit more comfortable heading into that last quarter. Only up by 1, I think, going into half time. So it's just lead out now. To 18, so well done to Kokiri, but that Zeta Barber just being an absolute headache for Kokiri in this game. Shayla Butler had a good look at the hoop, but unable to connect, get it through. The ball, I'm looking over, a bit of a netball play here from the Kokiri team. Hold and then kind of lob over. Now Ashley Swan, she can't connect that time. Kokiri not able to score. Stratford will have another chance. Yeah, been able to hit those threes in this third. This quarter. It's a bit of a silly foul there by Olivia Jones, just running straight into Bill on his back. Not sure if they're on the bonus here for Kokiri. Possible the ball should head to the line. Stretch it out to 20, much better quarter here by Te Kura Kokiri. It's tēnā tangata hua wanganga. Te tatua te kene kēmu, engari I tēnei hauwha kua ki te I tō rātou mai, te rātou kaha. Ara hea ai, ko rātou tūtinga, ki te ngā tino tīma. O tēnei whakatata o tira, tīma tuatahi o tō rātou puna tākaro. That's a great pass, looking to Roha. Beagle there, just straight through the needle. A bit of confusion here, but Tikia will pick it up. See what she can do. It's better moving the feet. Right, Te Kura Kokiri. Moving the feet, not just turning the body around and getting the arms in. And Beals, Fauna, able to finish. Zeta, Arbor, really smart player. Knows what to do with her body. And good lord. It's an outstanding shot by Zeta Barber. Great finish for Stratford, heading into the final quarter, which will come up in a couple of minutes. Te Kura Kokiri, tēnei wā, ono te kama toru, Stratford High School, whā te kama whā, hoki mai anō, whaimuri. We'll play out this last quarter here. Tātou ki hauwha whakamutunga o tēnei kēmu. It's the final quarter of this game between Te Kura Kokiri and Stratford High. Te Kura Kokiri able to really take control last quarter. Get a 20-point lead here. Previous to that, I think they started at half-time only up by one. So really put their foot down in that quarter. Te Kura Kokiri through players like Beal, Fauna and Beal, was able to just kind of take the ball in their own hands and just grab it straight down the guts for those layups. But big ups to Stratford here, able to stay in the contest. all the players playing their part as well as Zeta Barber playing a huge part. I'm not sure how many points, but I'd say it's over 20 at this point. So she's done incredibly well tonight. Ricky in a position here, but it's just quite a travel. So it's pretty cool. Wheel pulls up. She's able to draw a foul here. She's put into the feeling here for Te Whiti playing the way they have played throughout this tournament. Here in the second half, which has got them to where they are. Incredibly successful tournament for them. They were able to make the final of the North Island competition and played Te Kotu beat them quite convincingly, so I'm sure Te Whiti will be wanting to make that final and kind of one up Te Kotu this time. Can't wait for that. Stratford threw the ball around the perimeter, trying to find some gaps here in Te Whiti's defence. Just not able to finish the goal there. Good hand there by Barber. Knew that was coming, just came around, picked it, and was able to finish. Deal, drives in, kicks out. Ooh, that's a great drive there. That's good. I think I could have finished the basket. That was Caelan Dudley-Pullman. Some good work, just not finishing at the moment, Stratford, like they have been earlier in the game. But I guess that's the pressure from Te Whiti started to up the ante in defence, just putting that little bit more pressure on Stratford, causing them, putting themselves in good position, causing Stratford to make mistakes, miss baskets just from the pressure. So we've done there. Te Whiti as Awe Koko Kohune gets the second foul shot in. Kona Kuru Mauma Tuarua. Missed comms there by Stratford. See a bit of frustration. Bill Kona throws it, and it's great work by Zeta. It never gives up. It just kind of weaving through the defence there, but gets the foul. Hands in there. Zeta here. Zeta Barber with position. Puts it on. Yeah, but I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe a treble. So it's critical kiri. Rate te koro. Rate te wai nane. Whai piro. Hiu a bill. Tōna. Hiu gates. Whai te piro. Hoki o. Pukinga. Tina teammate. Tina kiti ai nane. Rato pukinga o rato rautaki, whai piro ki tēnei koto Baba. O taki koro e tua ka ia no hea i aia, whai te koro kini tōna aki ara kia whai turu ano. Ratu i tōna tīma ka whai wā, no tōna tīma kia whai turu. Kawhia hine ramahi i te koro i te ane wahora hihi ana kia kiri toru hoi anō kuti kohinui hei pukinga kini ara i ke whai tōna akipiro kāre hihi kia whiu atu Saira Baba kari tai tawa wā hoi anō kua nui tōna tuwhi ngā kuru toru i tēnei kēmu. Mana kura toru hanga wā kua tūpanakani koro kirato i ki whai kuru i reira whahaki ngā hara mai i tōna hōrere. Miharo ki tōna tākoro i tēnei kēmu tōna kaui ai anō. Tēnei murira kēmu I whai ake nei tēnei kōti te kēmu mona tama. So following up this game we have a full scene match in AA competition between St Kitts College and Nelson College. It's on the men's side. So that will be coming up at 7:45. Only a tad bit late from the last game, so we started about 10 minutes late here in this game. It's a great basket right here down the field. Just simple stuff now. It comes to the kōkiri. Just making sure they finish this game strong so they can head into tomorrow with some confidence. That's a great pass by Barbara into Gabby Palmer. Cutting that backspace there, and she does a good job to pull it in and get the basket as well. Left field open on the three, she'll take that. Almost lands it. If hustling there for the rebound, Kahino able to get it in the end and put it in. She's done very well at the end here. A couple baskets, nice touches into her in a way that straight for her more. Oh, that's well done. Just getting yourself in a comfortable position there. Mid to long range shot. Able to nail it. About 3 minutes to go here in this game. It's Kōkiri really stretched out their lead, as I said before. At half time, it was only a 1 point lead to Kōkiri, so seems to really pick up in the second half. To get this lead up to 31, it's credit to them. And their coaches and their supporters able to push them late here. In the second to last round before this Tuesday. Keeping in mind they will have some big games coming up, semi-finals, hopefully onto the final for them, where they're looking to get revenge, as I say, on Te Koutou, who beat them in their North Island final. That's assuming both those teams get into the final. Which they're looking like they could. I think there'll be a couple of teams kind of vying also for those top 2 spots, so it should be really good competition here in the girls national competition. She misses her first foul shot there. Missy Fitzkia, but she'll have another. It's a good box up there. Right now I Coco, but can't get the outlay passes. Then Dudley Coleman comes through for the intercepts. It's a huge shot there by Shayla Butler, unable to get it in the hoop though, but put back by her teammate. Nate rises and kicks out to Himurami Beale. She nails it. A beautiful shot there by Beale. Shooting her muscles now. This is Zeta Barber, a great conductor for the offence here. Straightforward. She goes for it again, Shayla Butler, but can't get it this time. She doesn't have a rebounder in there for her, nor that it. Take te mutunga o tēnei kēmu. Ki te haere tonu, Stratford. It's a great little intercept by Whitakia, but just the tire bottles out there at the moment as we close out this game. Shots just falling short. Stratford. Kite ana i te ngengi o te ngā whaitākoro. Mutunga o tēnei kēmu. Ka harikua te rātou hotera, rātou wahinoho, irere, kai, ka whakarite anō mō a popo, and that's another 3-pointer by Himurami Beale. Hine raumihi at mai. So the passing ball around the perimeter, looking for an opening, and they get one there, but unable to shot, and real fauna, able to draw foul. Let's see what it puts a key out on the right. Te Koutou could be in the bonus here, so they'll be hitting 2 foul line every time there's a foul from now on. And the Kawhiwhi Beale, Whona, Te Rua, Ngā Kuru, Māma. I do think they're pretty Koutou. Find that out. Your names there for free throws. 4 words there, I should say. She goes for a second. She's able to land that one. Tahimina tuana I tēnei kēmu, tahimina tātua Te Koutou, tairata ki te kēmu, whaati hea popo, hori moho I te nawa koe tōratu kōriri. Shot 31, finish strong here. And that's a great shot. Wow. Just been putting up those shots. Kind of spread it throughout this game and landing them when you least expect it, but they do tend to put up a lot of 3 points here at Stratford, so when they're missing it's really tough because the other team gets position, but when they're getting in it just lifts their whole team to finish like that, and I think it was Charlotte Butler that time. Be really happy with that because I like how Palmerston goes to the line. Lands the first shot. It's a great strong rebound there by Dudley Coleman. There was a foul on by her field, just kind of trying to reach over to get the ball. But Dudley Coleman is in two hands, so she'll have position, and Stratford use up a bit of the time here, not to let Te Kura Kōkiri have another chance. To get some points. Shayla Butler once again, she nails it. She's finishing super strong here. She's out outplayed for most of this game, Stratford. Had a really good showing in this game. And it showed their potential, and they can get a consistent full 40-minute performance, how good they can be. 5 seconds left, tēnei tēnei tuana, tēnei kēmu no reira, katoa Te Kura Kōkiri Māori, Te Kura Kōkiri, ahu tika maiwa, Stratford High School, rima tika ngā waru, kōti te wā, kia mātou mō tēnei kēmu hoi anō, ka tīmata te kēmu, whā ke nei, ngā minute te kau, ka tira, St. Kensington's College and Nelson College, so St. Kensington Nelson coming up. Finish here for this second to last round game between Stratford High and Te Kura Kōkiri take out 89, Stratford High School 58. Join me in a couple of minutes, in about 10 minutes for the next game. Rakato.
Ariki ki whakaata Māori me MāORI Plus.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
Sport is about more than just a game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just a game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
We love seeing sport in young people's lives. We know it plays a huge impact in what they can do and the opportunities that they have. And funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. When I was 12 years old, I made a rep team in soccer. And the guy, the manager, stood up and said, right, the fundraisers, the tracksuits are only $20. And my mum looked at me and she started crying and she said, I can't afford it. And now being able to take that and go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through tough times. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in it. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get the bigger community, the bigger, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
Look, there's so much need in the schools, and it goes beyond just sport. There's arts, there's culture, there's a lot of things that kids miss out on. And so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is. They're so grateful for it, they're so appreciative of it, and they do amazing things with it. So every dollar has a huge impact on helping these schools.
It's why we get out of bed now. We now have staff who've joined us who say that's the reason why they joined Apollo. Because they know that when they come to it, they contribute to something that's just greater than our business. We worked out a little while ago that being part of the community was a part of who we were. And we sort of call it now, our sort of purpose is building communities. And that's just not the physical build, It's actually been able to help and contribute to the communities we operate in. And you know, when we now pitch to our clients for projects, it's the very first thing we talk about. It's not the last thing, it's the first thing, because clients want that, you know, whether they're a council, whether they're a corporate, it's part of where they want to go. And when we can show them what their building is doing away from just the physical structure, they're having an impact on the communities. It's very, very powerful.
It's time for action. We are working to reduce the impacts of climate change, side by side, with nature, with each other, through research, investment, and practical innovation. Because nature is not a resource, it's a collaborator. Nativa, leading with nature.
Girls are twice as likely to drop out of sport. That's why 2 Degrees is committed to fighting for fair for women and girls in sport at every level. Get your support her merch and keep her in the game.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
Nā mahuki mai ki te kēmu whakamatinga o tēnei rangi tuarua ngā whakatata koitukuhu I tuana ki te papaioia ko tēnei te whakatata o te puna C, Pool C ki kona ki papaioia te whakatata mō ngā tama. Welcome back to this final round of play here at the second day of basketball secondary school championship from the AA side, and this is Pool C here. These two teams, St Kentigern's College and Nelson College. At the moment, Nelson coming second in Pool C, able to take a massive one over Dilworth. Had first up yesterday, so it's put them in a good position if they can get this one over St Kentigern's tonight. But I'll go over the team list for both teams here. For St Kent's, number 2, Ari Taylor, number 3, Harry Gerard, number 4, Jamie Griffin, number 5, Messiah Collier, number 6, Ruben Spooner, number 7, Harlan King, number 8, Cooper Tiratana, number 10, Peter Mitchell, number 11, Noah Hike, number 12, Ryan Dugan, number 13, Kolo Liku, number 15, Oliver Hardy, coached by Josh Davis and Val Tiratana. The manager is Roxanne English. And for the Nelson College team, number 0 is James Matthews, number 2 is Ashton Walker, number 4 Awatea Rahui, number 5 Flynn Sargent, number 8 Brody Matiroa, number 9 Marlon Brown, number 10 is Rihari Tanoa, number 11 William Daniel, number 12 Elijah Inwood, number 14 Jake Mello, number 15 Cooper Adam, and number 12 Kian Mello, now coached by Sam Dempster, Tony Anderson, and Shep Hopara, and their manager is Meg Matthews. So Nelson getting up to a lead here, just a small lead over St Kent's 8-2 is St Kent's number 12 Ryan Dugan puts up a couple of foul shots. Fortunately he misses them both. So Nelson College will bring the ball down through the guard, Cooper Adam, who finds number 12 Elijah Inwood, who's able to finish strong at the basket. So Nawahike will have possession now. Screen put on here by Ryan Dugan. One ball set there. He takes a mid-range shot but can't land it. It's not quite Tera Turapa. Maia William Daniel. Kura Whakatu, Nelson College. So, Nawahike just not calling the shots here, waiting for a couple of openings, and he finds one. Able to weave through, but not able to finish. That's a great rebound by Ryan Dugan. It's Elijah Inwood. For Nelson, they kick it out. An open shot here for Cooper Adams, and he makes it. Kana kuru whiwhi toru. Whakarako kotoa ki te kuru toru. Ko tere ake te whaki. That was great work by Nelson, getting that open shot there and making it. So go up to another 10-point lead and get the turnover here through Cooper Adams once again. Drive in, unable to finish, and St Kent's will have possession on the baseline. through the middle, dash off. Into Melo, unable to finish. There. Really happy with that. Reasonably easy basket there, so I hate those ones. Both these teams obviously coming from separate zones. Nelson, Zone 4 team, which was the South Island, all of the South Island competition. They came second in their prelim tournament, eventually losing to Shirley boys in the final. That was a very close final, only 4 points in it, Shirley taking that one 77-73, so not much in that contest for Zone 4. And then St Kitts, Zone 1 team coming from Auckland, they were able to get fourth in their zone, eventually being beaten out by Auckland Grammar School in their third and fourth playoff. And a bit of a mixed bag here when I'm looking at results for Nelson College. They got a first up big win over Tauranga Boys High, winning that one 86-85. That was their first game, and then they played Christ later on yesterday. That was also a narrow loss, 82-75. And then they got another win this morning over Aquinas, 91-69. So that was a good win there for them. But for St Kitts, unfortunately, had a tough tournament. 3 games, 3 losses, starting with Tauranga. Lost that one 88-75 on Monday morning, and then lost to Aquinas 87-75, and then Dilworth this morning 75-51. They'll be looking for a win here, St Kitts, but at the moment Nelson College in control of this matches. Coaches, all their teams in for a quick break. He wānanga koto kia kōrwa moesei rautaki te taia a St Kitts. Whai e tei kuru e tei kuru anō, rato i tēnei kēmu. They started back up here in this final round. It's a great shot by Ihare Tanoa. Pressure being put on here by Nelson College. With a man on, but still kind of keeping tight, able to help each other needs. Just past the halfway mark of this first period here. Nelson College 19, St Kitts 3. So Nelson, great start to this quarter, setting the tone and the pace of this game. They just swing the ball around, trying it. And that's a great shot. Again by Adam. Kitts will have the throw in here through Saya Collier. Nelson in it, a strong man on here. Yeah, that's well done. Way to read that by Adams, and he's straight to the basket. Finishes strong, and again, 20-point lead here in this first period. for Nelson, so knowing that they need this win to come second in their pool, which will, I think, get them into the quarterfinals or at least to that top tier playoff tomorrow. So big game here, and they're certainly showing that they want this. Really here, just setting the tone, just through effort. James Griffin on the line there. Later, James Griffin e whianete kuru māma. Ko whai ngā me rua. Reira, tino pai tērā mo tōna tīma. Heri mā Adams te poro. I hari mai e tū panapana. I rau te kōti. Kia kimi ara, kia kimi tahi kuru. Ara kuru e ka kimi rawa i tōna ara. Tōna tere hoki. Exploded through that lane, kept caught St Kitts napping a wee bit there, did Adams, so was able to draw the foul, so we get a chance at 3 points here, extending this lead at the moment at 21. He does just that. So we have a couple subs come on. Fresh legs, and they'll be wanting to use those fresh legs tonight. Obviously, this is the fourth game for these teams. As this tournament goes along and the games get bigger and bigger, fresh legs and the way you manage your players is going to become really important, especially when you start coming up against the ones and twos of the other pools. So finding time to rest the players. It's incredibly important here at tournament and in tournament weeks. Man press, I can't call it a man press, high press on here at Nelson College, just trying to put pressure on Kents early, making them have to work for everything. Eventually it tires them out when they go and eventually get to the basket. A lot of times shots fall short, but I did a foul there, so James Griffin at the line, Kitona Te Raurangi Kuru Māma, Griffin. Nelson once again on offense here. Just interested to see what they put out there, how they respond, how they move, what structures they use, what plays. It's nice work there by number 8, Brody Matiroa. Look at the rebound there. Big pass to Tanua, was able to pull that in, kind of timed that perfectly, but unfortunately Matiroa unable to finish. It was a good look there though. We kind of count down to the end of this first period here. Kents, probably want this period to end so they can regroup again, come out in that second period revived. That's a good draw there by Tanua. Put the body up, draw that contact, really showing the ref. So he'll go to the line, ka haere ia. Vihere Tānoa ki te Raurangi Kuru Māma. Whaitahi kuru anō mo tōna tīma, and a massive first period here for Nelson, already up to 31 points. So just showing their offensive prowess and how they can score and score quickly and score well. Play their high pressure. A similar quarter, a Rosmini game today. Rosmini, who are they playing? Francis Douglas, full game for the whole game. Rosmini, full court pressing every single time, man on press, and the amount of ball they were able to get off it was outstanding, and so it just gave them the freedom on offense to, because they had so much possession, just to try whatever and do whatever they wanted. And when you kind of have that freedom, it's crazy how accurate you become. And Rosmini became very accurate, especially in that second period against Francis Douglas, and they were able to take that match very convincingly. And the impressive thing was they never let up all game, no matter how high the margin became. They just keep pushing, never letting Francis Douglas back in the game. And they made changes, and the new players came on, did the same thing. So good to see that kind of pressure early from Rosmini, and as Nelson seemed to be doing the same thing. What it does is it just tires them out, and so when they get to this end of the court, it's more likely to make mistakes. At the moment, St. Kit's holding up well. As Harlan King does his best, and he's able to get that bucket. 30 seconds to go here. Nelson, a little bit massive lead, 31-11. I'll be happy with that. A bit of a misconnection there. Yeah, ball it past there. Unable to pull that in. Turnover there by Nelson through Keanu Miller. He finishes strong. Again, see this man on defense there. Love this man on defense. Just makes your assignment very clear. No confusion. You take your man, you stop them from getting the ball, make their life difficult. They are doing that here at Nelson College. It's a bit too much on there, I think. That was great Brady Matiroa, that foul. Kent's in the bonus here, so he'll get a couple of shots at the end of this first period. And that's William Daniel. 5 seconds, Nelson are going to get the ball down reasonably quickly. I mean, they're up by quite a lot, so it's not imperative, but practicing these moments in games, it's always good. There's another foul with that, number 10. Peter Mitchell. Good for holding on, and they're also in the bonus here, Nelson. So Matiroa will have a couple of shots. Kuru Mama with whahi panai tuanei rotu tēnei hawha tuatahi wune tēnei rua Nelson College Kutuana I tēnei wā ki tēnei whorata kaha moata te kemu kātua nei rata kukinga ni reira whakite ka pihe te tōngo te kemu tēnei wā turnover and a shot, unable to finish here, but that will be our first period here in this matchup. 38 to Nelson, 12 to St. Kentigans. Hoki mai anō mō te toinga o tēnei kemu o te ra te hauwha tuarua. I ngā miniti e rua. ki mai anō mō te timatanga o tēnei hauwha tuarua, ko tēnei te rauna whakamutunga o ngā kēmu o te rātuarua, konei ki te whakatautai motu, mo te poi tūkohu, ngā kaitākoro kura tuarua. Come back for the second period of this final round here on the second day of tournament between Nelson College and St Kitts. Nelson up 40-14, starting this match, so much intensity. That was a good pick there by, let's see his number, but Nelson College able to get it straight back. James Matthews as he brings it down the court. So that was Kolo Aliku there, that pick on the Nelson player. So it was well done by him, but Nelson will have the ball on the baseline again. That'll be a foul on number 10, Pihere Tānoa for Nelson College. But I'd just like to take this moment to thank our sponsors first. A big thank you to Whakaata Māori for bringing this live stream to us all free of charge and accessible no matter where you are located. That's the great thing about apps and internet these days, you know, you have them on our phones and we have our phones no matter where we go, so the opportunity to watch, even in the background, you know, as we're going about our lives is massive. I'm so thankful to Whakaata Māori for that. Also grateful for the support of Bailey's Real Estate, Caltex, Netava and Apollo Project. Your sponsorship enables us to share this event with you and your whānau. And finally, I'd just like to thank Te Tauta Whiri for the valuable mahi they're doing to support Te Reo Māori commentary and development. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou katoa, ngā kai tautoko, mō te tautoko I tēnei kaupapa whakahirehira whakātu I ngā pukinga o ēnei kai tākoro ki te motu. So we're very lucky to have this on our screen, seeing the skill of these teams here at Nationals. As I guess everyone endeavours to see who will be the top team of the country this year. I'm doing this job to look back at some of previous winners. St Kitts have been one of those winners. I've got a proud history here at tournament. Taking the win, I think the last time back in 2022, 2023 I think was Wellington College in Christ last year in that epic final against, was it Napier Boys? Yeah, so St Kitts was like, we need to get into the winner's circle. I'm not sure about Nelson when the last time Nelson College has been top of that podium, but a good chance this year getting there if they keep playing like this and kind of setting tempos for games and just pushing it through effort, you know, consistency. I just found that interesting about basketball, you know, when someone falls over, everyone goes rushing to pick them up. They don't do that in netball, they kind of leave you there at times I appreciate it. Sometimes you just want to lay there for a couple of seconds, get your breath back. Teams there dragging you up, which I guess is probably best to get back up and get going as soon as you can. As James Griffin gets his first foul shot. Nari Kawa, Katsuki te teimea no, tēnā kuru māma. And he makes it, Katsuki ai tōna kuru. Good pressure there by St. Kitts. James Griffin takes a hard drive. Can't draw the foul, unfortunately, and there's that run to pick up again. And quarter time out here. I think by Nelson just wanting to have a break. Coach Dempster wanting to get them in, just have a chat and refocused again. So join us back here in a couple of minutes as this game will continue. Ko te mata no tēnei himu, tēnei whakatātai. Kua mitunga wānanga, kua mitunga hui, kua whai wā whakatā. Nō reira, ka kite ngā hua o tērā, i tēnei wā whatai. Jack Melloa ki te rārangi kuru māma. Jack Melloa able to draw a couple bodies and get that foul and finish. So he'll have one shot here. James Griffin brings the ball up. It's an on ball by Ari Taylor. Just drives straight down that middle lane. Can draw. Draws the foul really well there. Just with effort, bit of speed, power there. Able to a couple of bodies. Great shot, great kuru toru, playing Nelson College. just keeping that gap open. St Kitts definitely kind of the ante here in the second period. So kind of sticking with Nelson in this period. Whaitira tūrapa, hoi anō, ka ngaroi te poro e Cooper Adams. That's the ball there, Adams. He's not taking care. It'll be interesting to see who gets this, and it will be St Kitts, so that's great work by Polo Viku. St Kitts look for an opening here. So Collier, he finds it but can't finish. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, I stand corrected. Just looking at a bit of history. Crush College won AA in 2024 and 2022. It says Wellington College in 2023 and St Kitts back in 2019. Before that, Rosmini a couple of times, Rangitoto, Otago boys. Trying to find if Nelson. Oh yeah, I spotted Nelson. The last time Nelson won this tournament was 2000, so 25 years ago they won that, which is quite astounding. Tough tournament to win. There's a lot of outstanding basketball, especially some of these Auckland schools and the numbers they're able to get. So Nelson back in 2001 tournament here. And yeah, that was their first and only win. St Kitts 2019 was their first and only win as well. So both these teams, schools have one championship each. So we're looking to add to that this year. St Kitts push up the court through Hike. He finds Hiku. Unfortunately doesn't make that shot. It's a great tūrapa by Marlon Brown. Rebound there, Marlon Brown. Brings the ball up but loses it. Hiku again pushing the lane. He drives hard and he draws that foul. It's outstanding. Yeah, draws the foul on inward. In much better team this period, St Kitts, not allowing Nelson to set tempo. So good to see they kind of regroup, changed a bit of strategy and able to come out and execute. Certainly look who misses the first one. Kitai Tiki Tenetua Tei, he wā anō ka whai, he wā anō sumana ko ka tiki na ia Tenetua Rua. And once again, Marlon Brown able to get up the rebound but loses it a bit, and so it will be St Kitts ball. Yes, he's got some great hops there. On ball security, making sure of it once you come down. Adams goes around, finds it, space there. in the paint, able to put it up and get it in. So, haere e ki te rangi nānei kia whai ona kuru. Tahi ana ki te kuru, tēnei wā. We have one shot here. Make the 3-point play. And he makes it. So Kent's now with possession. As I said, they've lifted tempo. You can see that in all aspects. Just pushing now. Straight into the body, going strong and hard. Into Nelson, the Nelson defence. Able to draw those fouls. At that time, no, it was not William Daniel, excuse me, it's Noah Hike. Makes the first one. So Nelson with position on the baseline to Adams, and he'll bring it up court. Try to do what he did last time, just attack on the lane, attacking that paint. So spin the ball around, gets him on board there. Brown is able to feed it, bring it out through Dahui. Yeah, that's a good little tip there, good hand by Harlan King. Still not able to gain position here. But yeah, time runs out and that's great defence by St. Kentigans. Forcing Nelson to extra passes. Eventually a stop clock violation. He's doing well there. That was great deep by Adams. Just moving his feet and getting himself in front of the lane, in front of the driver. Not letting him kind of get around him. Just scoring fouls. Just kept his body right in front. His hand straight up. Hike. Oh, he dropped the ball at good timing once again. Jeez, that's some great moves. Unable to finish there, but so again, Nelson with possession, maybe a foul here. Nelson must be in bonus. So we'll have two shots. Kerua Ngakuru, Nelson, Marlon Brown, Mana, Tiki Ngakuru, Kuru Ngakuru. Alright, me puta ahike kari tae toru ana ki ngā tangata I tae ana mā te ti MΑORI me puta atu ia rua miriti ahike ahi o I te rua miriti koe ana tēnei haurua hike kimi ara ia ki te whaikuru e ka kimi ia ka tae it's getting me, he's not finishing off but that time hina ia I tōna tūrapa Ki nama rua for Harry roha mai Ari Taylor. Got that rebound, able to put it straight back in. There's Matthews just seeing what he can do, seeing what he can draw, but umpire says he moved his feet, shifted his feet a bit too much, so there'll be a travelling hikoi tera. Kea Ruben Spooner, Koro I tēnei wā, Ruben Spooner brings the ball up. Screen by Ari Taylor, again. Just pick and give it back to him. Find an opening there. unable to make it, but I like the play. Liku missed that 3, but I like how they set it up. Kind of drawing all the players in and then kicked it out. Open 3. Gives it to Heke. Heke just getting good position and holding, but that's number 0. James Matthews just being a menace there on defence, getting his hand in there and picking it. And once again, James Matthews coming from behind and able to use his hands to kind of pick the ball out and chase it down in that trap. So Kent's on that far sideline. Liku just to kind of post up in there where he's probably more comfortable. He's able to finish it there. It's a much better showing for St Kitts in this quarter, not allowing Nelson to stretch out their lead, so they'll be happy with that. I guess the next focus for the next half is how they can start eating into this lead. Nelson's been able to build up more so in the first quarter, but they should be, and their coaches will be happy with that quarter and the effort they've made. Ngā huatanga koe tini rātou mai te hauwha tuarua, ko whakatika, ko whanake, ko ako, reira whimanako, ka pērā tonu mo te tuanga o te kiangu, ka te rapea katahoki te whai e tei kuru, kia whakatau hoki i ngā kuru o Nelson. Hopefully next quarter able to eat into this lead, as I've said, and get a few stops off Nelson. I'm sure they'll be able to do that. So at the moment, Nelson College in the lead, 58 to St Kitts 31. Hoki mai i ngā miniti e rua mō te haurua tuarua, te haurua whakamutunga o tēnei rangi tuarua.
Ariki ki whakaata Māori me MāORI Plus.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Baileys finding buyers that others can't.
Hey, sport is about more than just a game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just a game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
It's time for action. We are working to reduce the impacts of climate change, side by side, with nature, with each other, through research, investment, and practical innovation. Because nature is not a resource, it's a collaborator. Nativa, leading with nature.
Girls are twice as likely to drop out of sport. That's why 2 Degrees is committed to fighting for fair for women and girls in sport at every level. Get your Support Her merch and keep her in the game.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
Nā maho ki mai mō te kiwi whakamutunga o te rangi nei o te rangi tuarua o ngā whakatātai into our final quarter. Now between these two teams, Nelson College and St Kitts. Nelson College got off to an incredibly impressive start, pushing tempo, just kind of caught St Kitts off guard, but St Kitts kind of rallied heading into that second period and able to kind of change up a couple of things, get a few stops, and able to hold their own and hold that score, kind of eat into it a little bit. But I guess for now, for St Kitts, wanting to actually eat into this Nelson score, they know they can stay with them. Just need to stop them from scoring and get obviously a few points themselves. He's got to work through Harding King. He tries to give it to Liku, but Liku going up for the rebound instead as Matthews feeds it on to number 10, Tānoa. Tira Rihare Tānoa. Reira, but Hina Hike mō St Kitts. Kumi e te just was out there for Hike. So I'll be happy with that. again, Kent's working around and able to get that kuru toru. Te tahara, ko tērā kautapuro. Nama, I think toru, nama koru for Harry Gerard tērā. Great shot by Harry Gerard, nice three-pointer. Yes. Ryan Dugan throws it in. Block can make the road easier here for Messiah Collier. Messiah. Kent's played the ball around the perimeter, waiting for an opening inside, and they find that. So Ryan Dugan, he's able to draw a foul. Trying to get that mismatch there in the post. And he finds it. So he'll go to the line, shoot a couple. Some push tempo again. Matero able to find Rahui and he nails that kuru whiwhi toru. Shorten that word myself, so hopefully no Kaiwiti Reo are listening. Shorten it to kuru toru. And again, the response by St. Kent through Liku. Able to match 3 for 3, and again nice and run action here. He finds himself open, can't land at that time. Rahui Dugan gets that rebound. It's Collier swings the ball around. Two Panapana, Hanaka Kimi Heara. Again, Gerard unable to hit it that time. But he's been quite lethal from the 3-point line also. Oh, just lost his footing there. Jack MΑORI loses position, but St. Kent's just push a bit too hard and just not able to keep up with the ball there. Messiah Collier. Minute toena tēnei haurua tua toru aroha mai. About 4 minutes left, so we're past the halfway mark of this. Oh, kind of a bit of a hesitation there by Kian Melo and Harlan King. Kind of reads it but unable to pull it in. So Melo again. Actually, sorry, that's Peter, I don't know, Tānoa, goodness me, Pihari Tānoa, I don't know. Gets it in there really well there. Does. Ryan Dugan just unable to finish, but he's drawing a lot of attention. If he could just finish those shots, it would give him so much confidence as he loses that position there, indicating to the ref who's hit it out. Although they all do that either way. So Materoa putting a lot of pressure on him. He's obviously got a bit of size on Matiroa, so we'll use that. A lot of time there. Just to put it up. Yeah, it's great D by Nelson College. Recognising that and not letting them put it up is Matiroa pushes again. Brady Matiroa from Nelson College. But Kent respond through Ari Taylor. Just get it back immediately. Maybe Tano once again finds Kian Melo. He's not able to hit that three, so Kano St. Kent begins Karato. Portal. Kent's weird position here on this sideline. Sorry, Collier as he finds Griffin. Opens up for Harry Gerard. Able to hit it that time. Unlucky in the look. And again, Matiroa just finding space in a very crowded key area. Just able to free his arms and put the shot up. It's particularly impressive. He's still worth Hornet, shut him down. If they have a chance tomorrow morning, push for that top 8, which is what I want to do. But Kent's here with possession through Griffin. Must have half an on ball by Gerard there, but changes his mind in the end. Jab step. Great footwork, great defence there, Matiroa. He finds Harry Gerard, not long to go. Wants to let it go. Nice work. Close there. Ari Taylor nearly getting the rebound there. It's best timed on his jump. Kian Melo on his way down, and he finds Anwar, who just rips another three and just it's a dagger in Kent's heart once again. Kuru Toru. Nice decision there by. Oh, I like that, but able to connect with his teammates, so it will be Palmerston College. About a minute left in this third period. And it's Matiroa again, jeez, just an array of skill, huge bag of tricks here.
This is a reminder to take the rubber side.
And he makes his first shot there. Messiah Collier will get another as everyone moves into position. .30 seconds left here. So Nelson will get position and they'll have plenty of time. You want to use up as much as the shot clock or the remaining time as they possibly can. Nelson will get an opportunity to attack once again and get some points, but just depending on how much time that will be. It's a good look there and he nails it. Jeez. Hatia Rahui and Mori Matiroa. There's quite shooting in this game at the moment. Yeah, that will be the end of the quarter here. As Nelson College firmly in the lead and in control of this game. 1 second to go, but Nelson 89, St. Kitts 45. Incredible job here by Nelson College, just shutting down Kents in all ways. But coming back here for this final quarter as we finish off this Pool C, fourth match here for Tuesday here at Palmerston North at Arena Manawatu. Go and have a cup of tea and come back and we'll see out this final quarter. Nice and get off to start through Rihare Tānoa. St. Kitts again with position. Rana rata kia whai. Whai te ara kia whai kuru. Ka kimi te te soia kolia. Contact there on Kent's number 4, Jamie Griffin. So he'll get the throw in as Gerard goes for the 3, and that's a great rebound by MΑORI Taylor. He kicks out, again, and that time to James Griffin, and he's able to get that kuru toru. Some more shooting as Nelson come back down. There's an open lane there. See him pick up speed and take that. Awahui Rahui. That time, a shot missed by Tānoa, and it's a good rebound by St. Kitts. Over at that, I think that's Tauranga and Dilworth playing just across the court on the other court, 75-55. I'm not sure of who right now. Good thing about playing at these tournaments, getting a view of everyone and having all the games at once, able to see a few teams, and obviously all the teams, the draw set up so all the teams in the same pool play at the same time. But back at this game, and Aotearoa pushing pace, is able to find Kian Miller, who just takes it into the paint and finishes beautifully there Griffin brings the ball up. Oh, that's a great roll there, kind of committed. Materoa one side, spun around, and able to finish on the other. Now, Tanoa gives it off to Rahui, and he finishes number 3 from the Kurutoru. Back in the paint there through Ryan Dugan. He kicks out, sorry, that's Ari Taylor, and he's kicked out to Griffin, but unable to finish, but he gets up for the rebound again. Does Taylor Mtuna tūrapa tua toru I tēnei wā. Third rebound there for Ari Taylor in a row. Ends up on the deck. Tie from that rebound he just did. 3 in a row is outstanding, especially against competition like Nelson, but Nelson able to score pretty quickly through Awatea Rahui once again. And that's nice again. Materoa, Brody Materoa. Different scorer in this game. In many ways, 3 points, driving. Not great to get in the paint is Rahui. Once again, he scored the last couple points for Nelson as they go over the 100 mark. Now with James Griffin, so he tries to poke a few holes in this Nelson defence. Ooh, there's Ari again getting up and testing that rebound from him. It's a good lane holder, and it opens up for Melo. Finds Gerard, and they spin it around the perimeter there. Kutuku sitting in on ball, and opens up on that baseline. Murray gets in the paint. Taylor, oh that's great footwork, great movement by Ari Taylor. Getting a bit of life here in the middle part of this last quarter. Yeah, that's a good backdoor cut. Actually, probably front door from being honest by Rahui. As I said, he's scored probably the last 8 or 10 points for Nelson College, so St. Kitts needs to shut him down. So he's got the hot hand at the minute. So Collier, got a jump ball, but it will still remain in St. Kitts' possession. Just chip the ball around the perimeter. It's a good contest there by Riku. But Nelson end up with possession. Kawhia Nelson te koro, Kawhia haere I waho I tērā rārangi Kurutoru. Ka tai ki roto kia Flynn Sargent hui anō. Ka ki waho kia ngāhui anō. Tino pai te arai, St. Kitts I tēnei wai. Anana ia Nelson kia Hewitt, Pora, no, Ngano. That was great deep by St. Ken's, just forcing Nelson. Take extra passes, extra movements, and unfortunately fouling in the end there. So Walker at the line for Nelson, kia rua ngā kuru mō Ashton Walker. A few gaps here, Kent, but Nelson up to the task and just swarming defence at the moment. Leading Kent to even get a look up into goal and having a go, but it was Dugan turning the favour there. A bit of a treble there, but play continues. Kean Moore misses that shot, but able to get possession back. It's Nelson. Good heads up play there by James Griffin, finding Gerard down the lane. Gerard able to finish that under pressure from Nelson College. Nelson again, Ashton Walker. It's into the paint, but it's a foul called. I think maybe on Alan King early on, so it'll be Nelson ball on that far sideline there. Sorry, Rahui wanting to take that. Gives it on to Rahui, back to Rahui again, I should say. Now, Flynn Sargent needing quick goal because time is running out. It's a really good score here by Nelson. Obviously, anytime you get over the 100 mark, kind of just shows the proficiency in which you're able to score. And they've showed that, especially I knew it in the first quarter. They almost got up to 40 points, but well done, St. Kent's able. I mean, they have pushed out that lead since then, but I think St. Kent's been a much better team since the first quarter. And they've lifted up the energy and the effort, and they're kind of been more direct in the way they've played, just straight through the guts sometimes, just like this. Kind of finished there, but Ruben Spooner, I'm afraid to take it on and have a go, just what you want to see. So this guy, Tote Rahui, doing the same thing, but wow, just able to finish that time, just like he has all game. So as I talked about, I think Madison Rahui, but Reddy Matiro as well. Rahui, Aotea Rahui, Roger Inwood, Cooper Adams, all players that, the whole team obviously plays a part in this one for Nelson. But a few other players that Dilworth will have to contain tomorrow morning if they want to push for this top 8 spot. Puna passes it on to Ryan Dugan. He goes straight through the guts there. Lays it right up. It's great to see from the bigs, just not afraid to take it on in that paint area. In the key. Not core. Hare Tunua is again Dugan getting a hand to that. Good drop there, can't nail that time. Oliver Hardy, that was for St Kitts, and now Mello on the bench. Is that a charging foul? No, it's on. Yeah, it is. Using the elbow, Mello there. So St Kitts these last 2 minutes will want to push on. I mean, obviously can't get the win here, but as I always say, setting yourself up for the next day, kind of finishing on a high is always important. Keen Nelson push back through Mello, but it's great defensive push that put on him by St Kitts, forcing him to miss that goal, and in turn they are hot on offence here, on attack. St Kitts, it's over a minute. Mello, no, sorry. Mello, that is Tanua. Right around Nelson, Mello here, finds a mid-range jumper, and hangs out, just kills you there. So St Kitts once again, pushing off there by St Kitts, so will be an offensive foul, and Nelson will have the ball with about 40 seconds to go. Great basket there by Nelson College. St Kitts, plenty of time here. Can take that time as he weaves through. Takes that back lane. It's a beautiful shot there. Some nice quality plays still happening here late in this game, especially late on the second day. After 4 tough games for each team, they will have one more tomorrow. It'll be 5 games, 5 pool matches before they get into crossovers. So both these teams, if you want to finish well, and they both have. Obviously Nelson dominating this game, but Kent's, after a slow start, able to kind of pick up and show some of the skill and structure and plays they have in their team. Nō reira, oti te wā mātou I tēnei rā, kia kai whakahaere me ngā kai whakataitai, kia haumari te haere, tēnā koutou katoa. Tūhono mai anō āpopo, te rangi tuatoru o tēnei whakataitai āmotu ngā kura tuarua. Hoi tūkohu o te motu nei. Ngā mihi, hei kona.
The Māori, me Māori Plus.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Baileys finding buyers that others can't.
Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's saluting when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
We love seeing sport in young people's lives. We know it plays a huge impact in what they can do and the opportunities that they have. And funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. When I was 12 years old, I made a rep team in soccer. And the guy, the manager, stood up and said, right, the fundraise, the tracksuits are only $20. And my mum looked at me and she started crying and she said, I can't afford it. And now being able to take that and go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through tough times. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in it. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get the bigger community, the bigger, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
Look, there's so much need in the schools, and it goes beyond just sport. There's arts, there's culture, there's a lot of things that kids miss out on. And so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is. They're so grateful for it, they're so appreciative of it, and they do amazing things with it. So every dollar has a huge impact on helping these schools.
It's why we get out of bed now. We now have staff who've joined us who say that's the reason why they joined Apollo. Because they know that when they come to it, they contribute to something that's just greater than our business. We worked out a little while ago that being part of the community was a part of who we were. And we sort of call it now, our sort of purpose is building communities. And that's just not the physical build. It's actually been able to help and contribute to the communities we operate in. And you know, when we now pitch to our clients for projects, it's the very first thing we talk about. It's not the last thing, it's the first thing, because clients want that, you know, whether they're a council, whether they're a corporate, it's part of where they want to go. And when we can show them what their building is doing away from just the physical structure, they're having an impact on the communities. It's very, very powerful.
It's time for action. We are working to reduce the impacts of climate change, side by side, with nature, with each other, through research, investment, and practical innovation. Because nature is not a resource, it's a collaborator. Nativa, leading with nature.
Girls are twice as likely to drop out of sport. That's why 2 Degrees is committed to fighting for fair for women and girls in sport at every level. Get your Support Her merch and keep her in the game.
Get the MΑORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MAORI Plus your mate and stream now.